everybody to this video. In case you're new here, hi, my name is Viv. I own a lot of books. I love to read. I love talking about books. Today we are switching up my screen time with my reading time. I know that a lot of other YouTubers have done this, but I thought it was a very cool idea. We're doing it today. Let's just all look at my screen time for the week. This is my screen time of the last week. I am not entirely sure why it looks like this. We have this weird average of like 3.15 hours a day. Compared to previous weeks, that's less. But it is only that way because if you look at Monday, like my screen time on Monday wasn't even an hour. We're using that to our advantage this week because honestly, it's Monday today and it's already like almost 3 p.m. I guess we're taking it slow for the first day. Overall, I'm just gonna read whatever I want to read, but I'm gonna read as long as I've been on my phone for the previous week. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. And I think that's been enough talking, so let's get to reading. Alrighty, so today is Monday. Monday means 58 minutes. So I will be setting a timer on my phone. 58 minutes. Starting now. Look at me go. I just hit pause and I'm 50 pages in. So far, so good. So what I am feeling right now is that we're getting a YA romance about two chess players. And she's just out of school and I think he's like 2 years older, so she's 18, he's 20. It's nice so far. I don't know a lot about chess. I know that the little figures exist, and I know how they move across the board, but that's about it. I think I've played 2 games of chess in my life, and the only thing that it's really fascinating to me with this book is that the chess games in this book feel like I'm playing chess. It feels like I am moving all of the little figures. What are they even called? Anyway, she just had like a big game against this famous chess player dude. So we're in an alternate universe where chess talk is a thing and where this guy is now famous because he made chess TikToks. I'm not sure how I feel about this social media thing being a part of the book, but so far it's entertaining and good, and I'm happy with it. And good, and I'm happy with it. Let's sit back, open the book, and hit play on the timer. It is Tuesday, but before we get into the Tuesday reading, I'm gonna give you a recap because I read a lot yesterday. I'm like a third into this book now and it's really great. I am enjoying it so far. So, what we're dealing with, this whole situation, this book, it is a romance about 2 chess players. So, we have this chess competition that's going on, and it's like not really a extremely competitive one. It's for like beginners, but the team needs another member, so she's like, fine. And so her best friend drags her to this chess competition where she accidentally beats the world's chess champion, who's like 2 years older than her and who's weirdly not as mean as she thought he was going to be. And then she joins this chess club, and that's about as far as I am right now. But it's so good so far, and I'm very happy with it, and I'm looking forward to reading this today. It is Tuesday, which means an hour 28 minutes. So how about I just start my timer and we can start reading. Ooh. By the way, I'm not so sure about the marketing of this being a YA book. First of all, the main character, he's 20, which is still young, but I would rather put this in new adult. And the amount of times that she's talking about accidentally sexting her mom and being intimate with others, it just doesn't feel very YA to me. It feels more new adult, which I don't really care. Just, if I hear YA romance, I think of ages 13 to 18. Me as a 13-year-old, I would have been confused and uncomfortable. I'm very bad with ages because I've been reading weird Wattpad fanfictions from like when I was 14, 15. I mean, we've all been down the Wattpad rabbit hole of weirdness. So I didn't have the best day to read yesterday, so I'm gonna do some catching up because I still have an hour and 10 minutes left. So I'm gonna continue reading now. I'm almost halfway through. It's going good. Today is 2 hours, 15 minutes. I can add that up with the other, and then it's 3 hours, 25 minutes. Seems possible. I will be going out with my roommates, like for lunch, and I still need to do some grocery shopping, but 3 hours, 25 minutes sounds manageable. Now over halfway done. It's good. It's funny. And I really like how the book looks with all the chess pieces. It's very nice. I just hit pause on the timer. I still have an hour and 40 minutes. So that will be put into a different book. But I did finish Check and Mate, and it was a cute one. Out of all of the Ali Hazelwood books, I would personally, like, with a little bit of distance, I would say that it's my third favorite. Because my favorite's Love Theoretically, and then The Love Hypothesis, then Check and Mate, and then the last one is Love on the Brain. But this one I would rate probably 3.5. And it was good, it was fun. I'm still a little confused about the YA aspect because, yes, you could say it's a YA book, but I would personally rather put it in a spice-free, closed-door, new adult romance. It gave me the same feeling that The Love Hypothesis did. It felt the same, it was written the same, the characters acted the same. Like, they acted like adults, which it doesn't feel like a YA book. If you read it, would you say this is a YA book? Would you say this is a new adult book? I'm not entirely sure. For the next book that I will be reading, I'm not entirely sure, but I have picked up A Curse for True Love. I am scared. I am terrified. I am absolutely in love with the cover. It's so beautiful. This entire series is so beautiful. I'm not sure if I will survive this book. I'm so scared. This is a book that I'm scared of. I love the first one so much, and then I love the second one so much, and then I'm so scared for the third one. And I know that this is gonna emotionally destroy me, so, yeah. It's gonna be a good time. I'm starting my timer, and we go now. Let's go. I hate this. I just started and I already hate it. This has a trope that I absolutely despise. That trope is the reason why I DNF so many series, because whenever it happens, I don't want to finish it. I hate it. It's the worst thing ever, but I will deal with this because I love Jax, okay? I love Jax and I want to know what happens, so I will deal with this trope. Let's just say that I am not happy and that I would have wished for anything. At this point, I would have taken surprise pregnancy rather than this. Let's do this. I don't like it. I don't like you. Stupid. It's complicated. Of course it's complicated. It's so complicated. I swear, if you make him the villain, I will personally haunt you. I don't like him. Go back to hell. You ever thought of that? That's a possibility. Just go back. Just go back. What? Stop calling her that. She's not. I am very emotional with this book. Lucky for me, this book is extremely fast to read. Like, I just read for 7 minutes and I read 18 pages. It's very, very easy to get through the book. We're back. It is now... What is that? This is wrong. It's 10 p.m. But the important part is I have 35 minutes left on the clock. I'm this far in. This book is extremely fast to read. I am on page 146 and I've been reading this for like an hour, which feels good. This book feels good so far. I forgot what it was like to read an easygoing fantasy that's just like not messing with my brain too much, but a book that I'm also like emotionally invested in. And what did I have to say? I don't remember the last time that I hated a character as much as I hate somebody in here. I will continue to read this now, and then tomorrow I think I'll go with one of the books that I've started to read, because right now I'm in the middle of 3 different books and that's just like not a good thing. Let's do some reading. Start the timer. Oh. How can a person be this evil? Nobody should be this evil. Holy guacamole. This is... Oh my gosh, I hate it. I hate them so much. Oh! I am so angry. I want to hit something with a frying pan. Playing the victim afterwards? Blaming somebody else? I hate this person so much. I'm not crying. You're crying. I'm not crying. This physically hurts me. I'm now 216 pages in. I am over halfway done. I have 2 minutes left for today, but I don't think I'm gonna stick to those 2 minutes, if I'm honest. Because I need more. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna finish this book tonight. ignoring the fact that my hair is wet and I just came out of the shower, but I need to finish this book right now. And I'm gonna set a timer just so that I can see how long this is gonna take me. It's technically after midnight, but I only have like a few pages left. Where's my bookmark? Here. I'm like this much, okay? Things are getting real. Things are getting emotional. Expected that, but it makes me so much happier now that it's happened. Just gonna say it once. Karma is the cat. I did it! Oh my gosh, there's so... Okay, now there's... Oh my gosh! There's an exclusive bonus epilogue! What? Do I want to ruin my life by reading the alternate ending? I don't think I do, but I will. Interesting first sentence of that epilogue. Dragons chased butterflies. 3 words, 1 sentence. It's fine. But I sped through this book, but it was so good. I'm so happy that I picked it up. I am not traumatized, actually, which is good. I am happy. I only cried a little bit, and it was so good. And now I read one of the books that I've been wanting to read. But I'm very glad that I read this. I am very glad. This was a good book. This was fun. This was a good time. It was fast. These books, the entire series, was very fast to read, and in my opinion, this was the perfect ending to the story. It was very good. It summed it all up, it put it in a box, and it fit. The ending fit the story, which isn't always the case, but in this case, it was. And I'm very happy, and I'll decide what I'm gonna read tomorrow. Well, today. Tomorrow. In the morning. It's Thursday night. I have spent all of today doing nothing. That's wrong. I was playing a lot of Hogwarts Legacy. Anyway, I have 3 hours and 32 minutes to read today. I did read about 15 minutes last night. I mean, I probably read more, but I only set a timer for that amount of time, so that's a thing. But I think for now, my roommate chose the next book that I read. We were just sitting in here and I was like, I don't know what to read. And she was like, let me choose. So she chose Immortal Longings by Chloe Gong, which I'm excited about, but I'm not going to be able to finish this because the font in this book is so small. Like it's ridiculously tiny. But I'm excited so far. It sounds so good. Start. We have a small issue. I've been playing board games with my roommates. I've been very social today, which isn't always the case. But it's now 10:37, and I still have about 3 hours to go. And the math doesn't math, because there's not even 2 hours left in the day. So I'm guessing that for the rest of the night, I will just be reading. And then I'm gonna add this time that I'm not reading today to the time of tomorrow. By the way, isn't this is so pretty. I can't get over how pretty this is. And it's actually kind of, it's very fun. I like it. I like the concept of it a lot. I'm not entirely sure what it's about yet, but I really like the sort of jumping your consciousness into different bodies. And then there's people who are more powerful and people who are less powerful. So people who can basically jump into any body, and then people who can't be jumped into. Guess that makes sense? Anyway, it sounds like a good book. I like it so far. I'm only on chapter 3, so it's a lot more than I thought it was because it looks tiny, but the pages are very thin and the font is very tiny. Let's read. It's Friday, and how do I say this in the best way possible? I don't think I'm gonna read today, even though my timer says I'm supposed to read. I just can't. The reason for that is because I feel extremely burnt out, and I'm not having a good day. I haven't eaten anything yet, and it's like 3 p.m. We're not on a roll, which means my priorities today will change to have food and get better. And then after I do that, I can still read my 4 hours that I'm supposed to read. But for now, I'm just gonna chill. And I'm gonna come back to you once I read, if I read. If not, then we're just gonna leave today out because I feel like that's alright. Because, you know, the brain's first and then everything else comes after. It's Saturday night. And what do we do on Saturday nights? We read. So I still have not done the math on how much I need to read, but I will do the math tomorrow because it's already 9 p.m. We're gonna be reading. I'm gonna be reading all night tonight and then tomorrow. Let's go. Good morning. I just woke up and I did the math. Let's break this down. So on Sunday we have 6 hours and 38 minutes. That's a lot. But then we have to add Saturday and Friday, which is 3 hours and 38 minutes for Saturday and 4 hours and 5 minutes for Friday, which comes up to 14 hours and 21 minutes. In the past 3 days, I've read for 1 hour and 13 minutes, so we take that away, and we're at 13 hours and 8 minutes of reading time for today. We'll just see how well that goes. I'm gonna try and read as much as I can today, but I'm also gonna do the things that I still need to do today. I did read 1 chapter of Immortal Longings this morning. It was good. It's a good book, and it's sort of like a Hunger Games situation where you have, I think, about 80 contestants who all fight and kill each other, but you don't have to kill the other person, you just have to eliminate them. The main character killed her parents. I'm honestly a little confused as to what's going on. It's a little complex for my brain right now. Yeah, how what's the best way to say this? I'm in a reading slump again. Wow. I am currently reading, which is a weird thing to say, but to me, a reading slump is also not being able to read the books that I want to read, maybe, but being only able to read romance, spicy romance. So right now I'm reading Big Nick Energy, which is a Christmas book. It's a single mom cowboy Christmas romance. Kind of good so far. I'm 11% in. I've been reading it for a while. It's fun. And it's the only thing that my brain can take in right now, so I'm just gonna take it. But I don't like reading slumps. I don't like being in them. But I did put my avocado hoodie on because it's this season again for cozying up in bed. That's everything I've been reading. I've been reading for like half an hour. It's not a lot, and I definitely will not be able to read the 13 hours that I planned today, but it's going okay. If I keep telling myself that I'm fine, I think I'm gonna be fine. I've been reading for 3 hours straight. I'm feeling good. I should have known that cheesy romance was the cure for everything and anything. I'm crying right now, I'm sorry. Why am I apologizing about crying? It's fine. The book's just so goddamn cute. I can't get over it. It's too cute for me. I'm not dealing well. It's already 20 minutes past 12, but I'm definitely gonna finish this book now. It's just so good. It's good. It's fun. I like it. I like it. It's a good Christmas book. If you're looking for a cute Christmas romance, this is it. It's really nice. I might read just the season 4 Revenge after this, just because it's by the same author and I'm liking this a lot. It might also just be because the single parent trope, I love it a lot. I did it! I finished the book! Yay! I'm so happy. It was such a sweet ending. I'm always very worried when how books end, especially how romance books end, because usually the epilogue is just weird. It's just a weird situation. In this book, the epilogue was so cute and wholesome. Quick, just like, spoiler, there's no third act breakup. This book has no third act breakup, and I am so happy about it. You don't even know. I'm happy. I'm glad that I swapped over to romance books because honestly, this book is great, but it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm this far in. Like, can you see? It's just a lot. And I have to think so much, and I have to think about the world, and I have to think about the two guys because both of them have a name with an A in it, and I just mix them up. I think there's August and Anton. I don't know which one is who, because how would I? I'm not good with names, so yeah. But I finished that, and I say that is a win. It's a win. I did that. All I need. I honestly think this book might be a 5-star read. And I'm very confused because I am very picky with my romance books, but this book was so good. But I loved it. Okay. It's honestly time for bed now. I have a headache. I am tired. I am a lot of things. And I wanted to go to sleep like an hour ago, but of course not, because I was reading. It's technically already Monday, by the way, so we can say that I officially failed this challenge that I set myself to read my screen time, but I would still call this a win because I read 3 books. I feel great about that. Who am I even kidding? I'm reading the next Christmas book. You can't stop me. I'm all in now. I'm in the Christmas mood. My Christmas tree isn't even lit, but I'm still in the mood. I'm gonna just continue reading now. So maybe this still counts into the challenge. I don't know. I don't really care. But I'm reading because I love it. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you for the next one. Bye! By the way, I know this is later. It's a day later. It's Monday. I've been reading all day. As soon as I stopped filming the video, for some reason, I was like, let's read. So I've been reading. I've read 2 Christmas romance books today. It's been like 10 hours of just reading. So I feel like I actually did not fail this challenge because I read, it's technically the next week, but I did read a lot. So I started reading Season of Revenge, the books. They were so much fun. They're on the spicier side of the spectrum of spicy books. just as a little PSA. I'm currently on the 3rd book, and I'm thinking I'm gonna like that one the most because as far as I'm concerned, the 3rd book in this series is about a girl, and she's like, her fiance leaves her at the altar, and then the FBI agent who reads her Google search history, I think it's their romance. And it's the concept, I love it. I love it. What I'm concerned about is the dedication, because why is this the dedication? But anyways, the dedication is to all my pathological people pleasers. We got a Taylor Swift here. Like, I wouldn't marry me either, a pathological people pleaser. And now we have to all my pathological people pleasers. How's that praise kink coming along? And that's just the, you know what? No, why is it the dedication? I don't usually read the dedications of romance books just because my Kindle automatically goes to the 1st chapter and doesn't show me the dedications. But if I do, most of the time I am concerned. Bye, everybody.